This is Joey visiting you today. Hope you are having a wonderful day so far. The topic that I want to present to you today is the creation of a cashless school environment. You might ask the following questions. Is this at all possible? How will this cashless system be able to integrate with the current Edupac financial module? How much more work will be added to the current workload of the financial personnel? Well, I have the following good news for you. Firstly, yes, it is possible. Secondly, yes, the cashless system will be able to transfer all applicable financial transactions to the Edupac financial module. And thirdly, the workload will become less. All of the before mentioned is made possible by a strategic collaboration between Edupac and Netcash, a market-leading payment solutions provider. The Netcash system enables guardians to make a variety of secure cashless payments. These include school fees, once-off payments for special events such as Civies Day, and fees for extramural activities like swimming and other programs. The Edupac Netcash integration also supports the generation and upload of debit order files by the school, streamlining the collection of recurring payments. Amy will now provide further details on the introductory topics that I mentioned.
Thank you for the introduction, Joey. I will now continue the discussion on implementing a cashless environment at your school, by providing more detailed information regarding the integration between the Edupac and Netcash systems. The integration supports two primary types of payment methods. Firstly, debit order payments. These are recurring payments, such as monthly school fees. Secondly, ad hoc payments. These are once-off payments for specific events or activities, such as Civies Day or school outings. This flexibility allows schools to manage both regular and occasional payments efficiently within the Edupac Netcash system. I will begin by providing a brief overview of the debit order process. The user will generate the debit order file by selecting Netcash as the designated debit order service provider within the Edupac system. Once the debit order file has been created, the user must upload it to the Netcash platform. In most cases, the user will need to open a second browser tab to log into the debit order provider's platform. Once logged in, the user can proceed to upload the debit order file. When using Netcash as the debit order provider, users are not required to open a separate browser tab. The user will select the Netcash Net Access Approvals button on the Create Debit Order page. The Netcash login page will open directly within the Edupac system interface. Once logged in, the user will have full access to all relevant features within the Netcash system, including the ability to upload and approve the debit order file. The debit order reconciliation process within the Edupac system will continue to operate as currently implemented. Next, I will provide a brief overview of the second payment method, which is ad hoc payments. Ad hoc payments, these are once-off payments for specific events or activities, such as Civies Day or school outings. This flexibility allows schools to manage both regular and occasional payments efficiently within the Edupac Netcash system. If you are currently using an external payment system, it is highly likely that you are duplicating administrative data capturing in order to utilize that system. The days of manually re-entering administrative information into separate payment systems are over. Your first reaction will be, how is this possible? The answer is simple. Edupac has introduced a dedicated payment request menu option within its system. With this feature, users can create payment requests directly in Edupac. Once initiated, users can select learners using the familiar general grid interface, which is consistently used throughout the Edupac system. This allows for the application of standard filters to easily identify and select the relevant learners for the payment request. Once all relevant learners have been selected, the user has two options for processing the payment request. The payment request can be sent directly to the customer via email. Or, alternatively, the request can be sent via SMS. The user may also choose to send the payment request using both methods simultaneously. If the user chooses to send the payment request via SMS, the customer will receive a message in the format displayed on the screen. When the customer selects the link provided in the SMS, they will be redirected to the payment gateway page. As shown, a variety of payment options are available to the customer, providing flexibility and convenience during the payment process. The platform supports a wide range of payment methods, including credit and debit card payments, EFT payments, and several others to ensure a seamless and flexible payment experience. If the user selects the email option to send the payment request, the customer will receive an email formatted as displayed on the screen. To initiate the payment, the customer will click the Pay Now button. Once selected, the same payment gateway used for the SMS payment option will be presented. Once the payment is successfully processed, the customer will receive confirmation that the transaction was completed successfully. Next, you may be wondering, will it be necessary to manually enter each line item from a Netcash statement, in order to reconcile the ad hoc payments that have been made? The answer is no. Edupac has created a Netcash statement import function. The user will begin by selecting an import date. Next, the user will select the Statement Import button. All available transactions corresponding to that date will then be automatically imported into the Edupac system. Should mappings for the transactions already exist, they will be automatically assigned to the appropriate accounts. In cases where a transaction does not have an existing mapping, the user will be required to manually create one. One of the most pressing financial challenges faced by schools today is the issue of outstanding debts. With the Edupac Grid functionality, ad hoc payment requests can now be sent to customers with outstanding balances, efficiently and with minimal effort. As can be seen, there is a seamless integration between the Edupac system and the Netcash payment system. This reduces the duplication of work as well as human errors. I hope this information provides you with a clear understanding of the possibilities available. Please contact that Edupac help desk should you require more information on this topic. Goodbye. Hope you have a super day.